Isaiah Likely, tight end for the Ravens, is going to need surgery on his foot. What does it mean? How long is he out? Let's break it all down today. I'm Matthew Betz, host of the Dynasty podcast as well as the DFS podcast. So Isaiah Likely left practice on July 29th after rolling his ankle. Coach says it's going to be a couple of weeks. We get news this morning on July 30th that Isaiah Likely is going to need surgery on his foot to address a fracture in his foot. Now, how does it go from a rolled ankle to a fracture? When you roll your ankle, if it's forceful enough, you can actually pull a piece of bone. You can actually have an avulsion fracture is what it's called, at the base of the fifth metatarsal. It's the bone on the outside of the foot. That's likely what's going on here. Sometimes this heals well conservatively without surgery. Sometimes you do need surgery depending on if the bone is displaced. And for Isaiah Likely, he will need surgery. The caution for fantasy here is that there's been reports that he's going to be ready for week one, or at least that he could be ready for week one. I'm more pessimistic on that because when you think about that part of the foot, at times this is an injury that can linger a little bit longer because you need to be more careful with how quickly you ramp up the activity for the player. So could he be ready for week one? It's possible. For me, more realistically, is that I think this is going to be a couple of weeks into the regular season before Isaiah Likely is really back to himself, even if he does play in week one.